You are on a ship called Staten Island Ferry, and you and your friends are having a time of your life. But when you have a 3-foot mouse killing everyone like he's an all-you-can-kill buffet, what do you do? I will dive into the mistakes the passengers made and provide ways that they can survive from the psychotic mouse in Screamboat. Directed by Stephen Lamonte, and the star of the movie is David Howard Thornton, who plays Steamboat Willie, the same guy who played Art the Clown. All of these idiots are about to die, and they don't even know it, except the old man.
We're all going to die!
You said that last week and the week before.
All the passengers are aboard the Staten Island Ferry, and you have a variety of people on the ship. You have a group of ladies for a birthday party, a butt-naked man who plays a guitar, a mother and child, paramedics, police officer, and a captain of the ship, which is roughly about 20 to 25 people, maybe 30. You have this lady trying to find her way because things are not going her way. The paramedic trying to inspire confidence in the bathroom out of all places because she heard a creepy noise. As she throws a book in the trash, Steamboat Willie eating someone like a piece of meat in one of the bathroom stalls.
Huge rodent problem.
A police officer hears some strange noise and decides to check it out. At first, he sees nothing but something almost hit him on the head. What he sees scare him to death because Steamboat Willie shows up straight up destroy him or beat him to a pulp.
What the are you?
Then, at this lady walking on the ship, she sees Steamboat Willie hanging the police officer like wet clothes, trying to drown him and kill him using propellers underneath the ship. And she freaks out and runs to tell everyone that what she saw.
Everything is not cool. We have a huge rodent problem.
Alright, 1. These people are really screwed. You have a mouse going around picking people apart for amusement. He doesn't care how he does it, he just does it.
Our world is
2. If I was that lady who I saw Steamboat Willie, I would take a picture of him and show it to the captain and everyone on the ship. Number 3. The police officer has to be the dumbest person in the world. You have a gun, so you should have shoot him, but he was too scared to shoot. If I was a police officer, I would stand in the area with the gun so he can't pop out of random locations to make it come at me. Then since he's like 3 feet tall, I will pick him up and toss him into the middle of the ocean, and that would the end of that. 4. If I was that lady, depending on how far from the pier or shore, I would take up my chance of finding a table, use it like it's a boat, jump off the ship, and pray I can roll the table to shore. I'd rather take my chances that way versus dealing with a 3-foot psychopath who's going to take everyone out. Since Steamboat Willie is going crazy on that ship, we're also going to do a kill count of how many people he took out in this movie, because he racked up a lot. So the police officer is down, and that's 1 down and a whole lot to go. The lady tried to warn everyone and no one believes her. The people think she's drunk, and the people have no idea what they're in for. The captain is on the ship steering for the coast, but when Steamboat Willie shows up, taking him out and steer completely off course. Why Steamboat does this? We will get back to that later. The captain is down and out, and that's 2 down and a whole lot of passengers to go. Next, you have 2 female YouTubers who try to take selfies and one of them giving advice about facial expression. They need lighting, and Willie gives them some lighting selfies for the YouTubers, not paying attention of what's going on in surroundings, and as a result, Willie took both of them down, and it's 4 down and a lot of passengers to go. The rest of the captain crew finds out that the captain got brutally destroyed, and they argue about who is the next captain in line. They want to have all the passengers to go down to the lower deck because of Steamboat Willie getting warmed up for his killing spree. The crew members get the passengers to the lower level, try to calm him down, but not before one of the crew tells the passenger that the captain is dead and there's a deranged mouse picking everybody apart. The crew panics and go into a frenzy. What's worse is someone locked the doors about 15 people in the room. One of the crew gives a motivation speech to take out Steamboat Willie, but ironically is taken out by Steamboat Willie.
I said we tossed his ass overboard!
That's 5 down and a lot to go. So Steamboat Willie shows up boldly in front of everyone.
It is a small world after all.
Everyone decides to jump him. Willie sprays them with water hoses and then hits a burst of electricity from the breaker box, killing everyone in that room. That's about 20 down and a lot to go. Okay, to all the people in that room, you meant to tell me there is 15 to 1 people in the room and none of you can get to him? If I was them, I would have used someone as a shield and get to Willie and beat the stuffing out of him. Willie is 3 feet tall, so that means you can grab him and beat him senseless. If I saw the captain head decapitated, I would first tell the passenger to go outside, limit the amount of kills of doing since they are too far to swim to the shore. I would devise a plan to capture Willie by making him come to us. He can't hide too many places while you're outside. Also, he needs to get close and personal to kill you since he's short like Chucky. I would set a trap, like planting cheese or something, and have him grab it. Once he grabs the cheese, we will trap him, beat him, and throw him overboard. Number 3. Since Willie destroyed the comms for help or reach someone, if I were them, I would send a text message on the phone hoping it will get to someone that we are stranded and we have a pest control problem on the ship. Also, I will fire a flare gun and shoot it in the air. Maybe a random passerby see us. It's better than dying. While we on the ship fighting for survival, I will find a weapon like a gun or a long range weapon, like a pipe or a broomstick to keep Willie a fair amount of distance from me. Now, the survivors of the ship knows Willie has already warmed up, killing floats like he's on a rampage and ready to kill more. The 3 people realize they need to get to communications, but the power is out. Their next plan is to find a flare gun to call for help, which is a decent plan. While the survivors try to cut on the power and find a flare gun, Willie is continuing his kill counts. Let the killings begin.
The games begin.
First, a guy who is temporarily captain trying to cut the power on or to control the ship. He needs tools to fix it, and Willie was just giving him random tools. When this dude find out that it was Willie, Willie killed him, and that's 21 down and more to go. Next, you have a cop and a lady who are scared due to the powers off, but this turned into a kicking action scene and they want to get it on. Willie sees that and takes both of them out, and that's 23 down and more to go. Next, the birthday girl. She's so drunk that she can't walk straight. When she sees Willie and decides to run to escape in another room, she does escape only to stand by the door like an idiot. But Willie gives her a birthday present by using a harpoon through the door, killing her. That's 24 down and more to go. Next, you have 2 of the dumbest police officers. For some reason, they can't see him or shoot him at point blank range. Willie took both of them out, and that's 26 down and more to go. Now you have one of the scariest guys in the film. He's constantly running to smoke and is burning his eyes by the vent. Willie sees him and finishes him off like he did everyone else, and that's 27 down, more to go. Alright, 1. Hang on a second. This deranged psychopath collecting bodies like it's nothing. Seems like to me he enjoying his kills like Arthur Clown. He won't stop until someone has to stop him. Number 2. Some of these people getting killed making dumb decisions. If that were me, I would have him on top of the ship or in the open, which increases my chance of taking him out. If you're trying to fight him on the inside of the ship, Willie has too many options and too many ways to get you in a confined space. It seems Willie likes the lady due to seeing her in the black polka dots. 3. To the officer who had a gun, you need to go back to target practice. You literally emptied the chamber and missed every shot, which caused him to burn you alive. If I was the officer, I would have waited to get a closer shot to shoot him or sneak behind him to execute Willie. Also, if I was the survivors, I would still find a way to make an SOS call using a text phone. At the same time, they need to stick together as a team. Going alone and you won't survive. Staying together and you have a lot better chance to survive. These ladies finds the area where they had found a flare gun, but Willie shows up trying to interfere with their plans. One of them stabs Willie in the eye, which results in him and Willie running away. They miss their golden chance to take Willie out permanently. Meanwhile, in another scene, 2 guys and a kid meet the lady who wants the power to be turned on, but quickly backstab him because she believes in Steamboat Willie. She's the one that actually took the flare gun. She was so stupid that she wanted to be part of Steamboat Willie's life, but Willie crunches on her like Doritos nachos, and now she is bleeding. One of the guys decides to shoot the flare gun at the chick and Willie, which results in blowing up everyone in the room.
It's the happiest.
Well, almost everyone. But the flare did so much damage to the ship that it started to sink. That's 29 down and 4 to go. The old man father tells them the story of Steamboat Willie.
About a monster that lurked in the underbelly of the ferry. Steamboat Willie.
Who had a friend that took care of him, but also has a girlfriend in the process. The reason why Willie steered off course because he was looking for his girlfriend that dresses in black polka dots, which makes sense because the lady had a purse in polka dots, which Willie likes her. The ship is floating and the nudie captain and the kid is stuck and about to drown. The 2 ladies are trying their best to save both of them. Willie lurking underwater trying to salvage everything, including the captain. The captain saved the kid but sacrificed himself for the kid and a woman to escape. Like the old saying, the captain must go down with the ship, and that's 30 down, 3 to go. This lady had an idea, and it's kind of a decent idea considering the circumstances. She dresses like the female version of Willie, which grabbed his attention when Willie was trying to take the other lady out. But she had a massive weapon, and when she tried to strike, she missed him so badly, which resulted in the kid going overboard, and she nearly go overboard herself.
How did you miss that?
In a dire situation, Willie saved her life, but then stabs him on the head, which resulted in Willie going overboard. In the end, they both talk about hanging around New York, and the movie ends. To the ladies who finally took Willie out, you took long enough to do it, but at least you got him out of there. It was great that Willie was in the open area where you could limit his abilities since he was small and can't easily hide. The guy who was heroic to save the women and the kid, you get credit for actually being honorable for doing it, but you had a chance to take him out, at least by drowning. If you could hold him down and hold him so he can't swim all over the place. If I were him, if I was going to drown with the ship, I would take Willie down with me. To all the 30 people who got killed off, with the exception of the nudie captain and the old man, you all screwed up.
You know you don't up, right?
All of you made dumb decisions in regard to survival. Some of you froze to death where you looking at Willie instead of fighting him. If any of them took a fighting chance to fight him, at least you would have survived, or at least neutralized him. Arming yourself with weapons is a viable option. Staying in groups and staying outside the ship deck are great options. Because it's too late to swim and you wait for offshore, swimming is not an option. Because the water is too cold and most likely going to drown and die. What's worse is some people were too occupied with other things like taking selfies, drinking on your birthday, fixing underneath stuff, the desk, and walking alone, which resulted in Willie having a field day in an all-you-can-kill buffet. As a result, you all screwed up.
You know you don't up, right?
Screamboat. Well, I think Screamboat Willie broke the record of killing so many civilians in this movie. If you ever have some knife-wielding maniac who is 3 feet tall coming after you, you either give him some slice of cheese and maybe he'll go away, or kick him like a football, kicking a 50-yard field goal. If you want to see more upcoming movie reviews, press the like, share, and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next movie review.
What the are you? Steamboat Willie.
Maybe you want some cheese.